pretty standard blowback unit. Just keep it well lubricated, it should work fine. I added a little bit of extra lube there to keep the hammer going smoothly. You'll see it does have the correct locking lugs on the barrel. I mean, really, the thing's a pretty accurate reproduction of the real pistol, and putting it back together is a little bit more difficult, so I won't bore you with that. It's just everything in reverse. The only issue you may have is getting this damn clip back on. Sometimes I have to get a screwdriver in there to open it up a little bit before sliding it forward. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of the other features of the gun. All right, now that we've seen a close-up of some of the features and functions of this gun, a couple of things I would like to note. First off, the return spring, it's not terribly powerful, so you don't really get a huge amount of recoil with this gun, either firing or with the snapback. The magazine is very small, smaller than a 1911 mag, which is pretty much one of the smallest gas blowback magazines that I've seen. This can lead to a couple of issues. One, has a low round count, only holds 11 rounds. That's fine. The real one only holds, I want to say, 7, so you're not too far off there. Your gas reservoir is pretty small, and it's something I noticed in my testing. Currently, where I do my testing is about 25 to 30 degrees Fahrenheit. It's cold, damn cold. And there were some times where if that last shot wouldn't lock the slide back, it would barely have enough power to shoot all the rounds out. I'm putting a lot of the blame on that on the temperature. We're going to revisit this once it warms up a little bit, and we'll see what we have at that point. The iron sights, I mean, the thing to remember, this is a 80-year-old gun. So, if you're going in here expecting rails and the ability to mount lights and lasers and super ergonomic grips and competition Novak style sights, I mean, you're going to be really disappointed, because it has very basic notched posts, non-adjustable, they're molded into the slide, and they are pretty small and somewhat hard to acquire quickly. So this is not a gun that you're going to be able to just, snap and get a super accurate shot with if you are relying on your iron sights. That being said, it does point very well, so for point shooting, it's certainly doable. The other issue that I noticed is the trigger pull. It is short, but heavy. Has a reliable break. You know when it's going to break, but it's a heavy trigger pull. I like to think that is actually part of the safety, since when it's cocked, you have no safety mechanism on this gun. There's no external safety. So really, your safety mechanism is how heavy this trigger pull is. The other thing that some people have noticed is, frankly, it looks too pretty. The finish is a gorgeous matte black color. The real guns, these things were blued, and a lot of times blued very sloppily. Several of the ones that I've shot in the past looked like crap, and this is almost too pretty. Part of me kind of wants to strip it all down and then just re-blue it really terribly to get that authentic look about it. But I mean, if you're looking for something that has the absolute best finish, the most realistic finish, the KWA finish is a lot closer. It's a little bit glossier and looks more like a blued finish versus this, which is matte black and almost tactical looking and almost too pretty. So let's go ahead and take a look at some performance figures, and be sure to check out the full review over at Airsoft Retreat and of course BooliganAirsoft.com. I was sent this gun through evike.com, who has it listed currently for $110. A pretty good price for, it's a limited edition package. My understanding is there are 600 guns worldwide. The markings indicate that I think the US might be getting 300 of those, and then 300 are going to basically everywhere else. Mine is number 61, has engraved trades both sides. Nice touch. So if you're looking for a collector's item, this is it's a good option. If you're looking for a skirmish pistol, it'll do just fine. And if you're a reenactor looking for something to fit with a Soviet era loadout, or even something going into, the current conflict in Afghanistan as an OP4, they're still using these things. These things are still being shot on both sides. So, thanks for checking it out. Again, be sure to check out the full reviews over at Booligan Airsoft and AirsoftRetreat.com.